Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. As a design quarterback keeper. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Trying to find room. It's Davidson.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. Jukes to get past a man. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The Rebels looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Handoff to the back. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. They'll run it out of the shotgun. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They hand it off to the back. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To the air, it's Williams. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On the ground, it's Tatum. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love this little touch pass call. Stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive extending first down. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacy. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion sets up a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looks right for a quick completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. It's a draw. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Held them to 3 in the first drive until they force another field goal attempt here. 3rd down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebackers making some adjustments now. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
As the first down is still going. Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Sooners, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
BAT puts them up 3. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he's...
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
And the wideout goes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Sooners are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The quarterback takes it in himself.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Throws to the tight end. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Offense on the field to take over. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. Got the first down and still motoring. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Williams. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and with this receiver running...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. With the quarter break curtain, Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's past the marker and still going.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The linebacker shifting around now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grinding away with a running game. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now here's the toss play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They count the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Makes the catch downfield. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. With the catch, it's Alexander. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's a comeback route. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.